Now that we've talked about how to get to ProjectWise Web and how to get to our project, I want to go over how to manage our members. Down here there's a button to click Manage. It's going to open up a web page that allows us to add our users. Adding a user is simple. We can click the green Add Users button here. Here we can search by name if they're inside our organization, and it's going to pull back the Jacks that are eligible to add to this organization. So here I can click Jack Kerstetter. Now if I hit the green button, it gives me the opportunity to give him a role. So I can choose what kind of role depending on what you'd like him to do with a connected project. For example, I'll make him a project manager, and I can add a private message to the users I send an invite to. Say, hey, this is a test project. So when I click Add Users, it's going to send an email to Jack with this message attached to it, saying that he's been added to a project. From there, he can click the link and easily get to the project just with one button click. Here we can add more users if we want. I can search another user, click Add, and give them a role as well. You can also do external users. However, name is for internal. So if I click email, I can still search this way. But if someone is outside organization, such as Bruce Wayne, I get this not in your organization, click plus, and it adds Bruce Wayne to our project. It is going to send them the same private message, and I can select the role just like I would any other. We're going to cancel out of this because I want to show you an easier way to add users. There's an import users option. Here we can select a file such as a CSV, click open, and it's going to check that CSV for the users. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the CSV has. Here I have the email addresses of the users I want to add, and then the role that I want to add them to. So if I were to go ahead and hit, oops. Now if I were to go ahead and hit submit, it's going to add every user with the role that I assigned to them in the CSV file to this project. Outside of adding users, you can also remove them by selecting the square next to their name and toggling them on, and selecting remove. It will give you a prompt saying, are you sure you want to remove? And then you can click remove, and it will remove that user from the project. You can also modify roles. So if I click modify role, I can make this user also a project administrator, or I can take away roles, making them just a team member. You'll get a dialog showing you what's being removed. Click submit, and you can see that that role has been removed from that user.